G'day guys, Shannon Johnston here from Risen Film. Today I'm in beautiful Tasmania at Cradle Mountain. Going to give you a review of the new North Face Aconcagua 2 Puffy jacket. So I've just recently picked this one up from Wild Earth Australia. I'm a Wild Earth ambassador and brought it down to Tasmania with me for a 10-day trip. We're doing 7 days in a van and a few nights in Hobart, and it's just been absolutely perfect for the conditions that we're getting down here. It's late May. You can see there's snow on the peaks here at Cradle. They've had some pretty wet and wild weather down here, and we lucked out today with a beautiful sunny day, virtually no wind, and just prime time for walking around Dove Lake and checking out Cradle. I reckon I tried on about 7 or 8 different puffy jackets before I settled on this one. So the jacket's 550 fill of goose down in the main body, and that's certified to responsible down standards. And then in the hood, underarms and pockets, you've got 200 grams of Heat Seeker Eco recycled insulation to keep you warm. It's got a great hood on it, simple front zipper. It's just a nice length, great fit. It's not overly puffy and bulky, but it's also thick enough for the really cold conditions. So I'm sort of getting away with, in 5 degrees, just a t-shirt and this. I just find the weight of it is really great. It's a lot warmer than I think it looks. Woke up in 1 degrees and it's around about 10 or 11 now. So it's really good in that range. And it packs down pretty well. It's not heavy, comes in about 650 grams or 1 pound. This is just really perfect to cruise around Hobart in, casually, go out to dinner, walk around town, or do a hike in and throw it in the backpack when it gets a bit too warm. The jacket has a water repellent finish, so you can be confident in sort of moist conditions. Like this morning, there's a lot of fog around, that's not going to settle in and soak into the jacket and keep you wet throughout the day. I really like the fit of this jacket. I find it's not too tight and it's not too loose. So it's just a comfortable fit. It doesn't look too bulky or too puffy. It doesn't feel too tight if you are active and you're hiking, walking around in it and that sort of thing. So the hood is pre-tensioned, which is great because I just find that it'll stretch over your head and then sort of slightly snap back. It won't just be loosely flapping around and getting blown off your head in the wind when you want it to really stick on the head. You've got elastic binding on the cuffs, so they're great for stopping the sleeves from pushing down your hand, covering your hand. They just sort of sit nicely on your wrist. 2 side zips down low for keep the hands warm, and a nice handy pocket on your front left chest for a few other items. One other little thing, I just find the zips glide really nicely. They're not too stiff or catchy, and they're not too light, so they're just nice and solid and they just run perfectly, and that's just what you get when you get a high quality jacket like this one. Finally, I think just with the shape of the jacket, in terms of the hood and the collar, I love how they sit. You're not fighting them to flatten them down or pull them up or moving your hood around. Everything just sort of sits where you want it to when it's relaxed and open. And then when you zip up, it's nice and snug. I'll wrap it up there. Hopefully that helps you guys if you are in the market for a new down jacket. Check out Wild Earth Australia online or in store to find your jacket.